knees into the chest. And just give yourself a nice hug as you gently rock side to side, massage through your spine, and try to make yourself into a tight little ball. Bring that chin into the chest, start lengthening out your arms and your legs and pumping. Go lay down, go to dog room. Start pumping. Keep bringing that chin into the chest. Really focus here on that low back, pressing into the mat. If you need to, you could bend your knees to protect that low back. Keep breathing. Focus on the exhalation. The inhalation will naturally come. Good. Keep pumping. Keep really focusing on pressing that low back into the mat. Good. Take your time with the pumps. You don't have to go super fast. Keep going, 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and walk your hand up one leg, hug it in, and switch. Other leg, hug, and switch. While you're here, try to focus on straightening out your leg, point your toe, reach your nose towards your knee. Hug, and switch. Now try to go with control, just as slow as you can, lowering one leg down as the other leg comes up. Good job. All right, we're gonna go for 10 more seconds and we're just gonna hold on to our right leg. If at any time your neck gets tired, you can lower your head down. And the next time that you have your right leg, hold on to it. Like you're trying to touch your nose towards your knee, and this left leg, stretch it out, reach that left leg as far as you can to the other end of the room. Just hold on to this right leg, point and flex the foot on just your right leg. Just your right leg, point and flex. That left leg stays long. Try to keep it at an angle, keep stretching out that left leg, point that toe on the left side. Right side just points and flex. Good. And the next time that your right foot is flexed, keep it here. And then we're gonna go back into both feet flexed, hugging, and switching. Both feet stay flexed. Hug, switch. Again, try to go slow with that controlled motion. And the next time that you have your left leg, we're just going to point the toe on both sides, really stretch out your right leg, hold it in, get that chin up as high as you can, shoulders up off the mat. Stay here, breathe, and then start pointing and flexing the foot on the left side. The right foot's gonna stay long. Keep breathing, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take both hands behind your head. We're gonna reach opposite elbow to knee and switch it. Opposite elbow to knee. Try to keep your legs long, but if you need to, you could bend those knees. Keep reaching that opposite elbow to knee. Good. Nice and slow. Keep going, 20 more seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those hands behind your head. Bend just your left knee. Now we're going to reach elbow to knee, but the legs are bent. And then take your long leg on that right side, Little pulses, long leg on the right side, and keep reaching your right elbow towards your left knee. And we're twisted here. That right shoulder should be off the ground. Good. Squeeze through that right side oblique. Keep going, 10 more seconds. 6. And 5, 4, 3, 2, back into those bicycles. We're going opposite elbow to knee. Reach. Good. And the next time that you have the left elbow toward the right knee, that long left leg is going to pulse. Try to keep that left shoulder up off of the mat. Now keep going, 15 more seconds. Just take your time with the pulses. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now put your head down, get your legs straight up, tuck your thumbs under your seat for support. Squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you. If you want to, you could bring that chin into the chest. Keep both legs nice and long if you can. Remember, you can always bend for the modification. Lower just your right leg, then just your left leg, then both legs. Just the right, just the left, both legs. Try to keep those toes pointed. Chin into that chest if you can. If you feel it in your neck, lower your head down. Keep focusing on pressing that low back into the mat the whole time. We're not worried about reps here. We're just going to go for time. 20 more seconds. Take it as slow as you can. Again, if your neck gets tired, lower it down. I know my head's starting to get tired, but I really want to try to just focus on bringing that chin into the chest a little bit more so that I don't feel it in my neck. And I'm really just feeling it more in the core. Another 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more, finish up. Now we're gonna bring the knees in, rock your hips up as high as you can, tap the toes down. Rock your hips up high, tap toes down. Those knees are just gonna be in line with your hips. And if you wanted to, if you have a ball, you could place your ball in between your thighs right here to have something to squeeze. If you don't have a ball, it's okay. And try to go slow as you can. Good, keep going, 20 more seconds. Use those hands onto the ground, pressing to help you. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Legs straight up. If you have your ball, move that up in between your ankles. Inhale, reach your arms all the way back. Exhale, come up, try to touch your toes, and repeat. Inhale back, exhale, reach up, try to touch those toes. Move with your breath. Inhaling, lengthening back. Exhaling, reaching up. Now you can keep doing this, or we're gonna add a little bit more of a challenge. The next time that you're up, pulse up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and back to the inhale back. Exhale, pulse up. You can count at your own pace, or if you want to, you could keep doing the inhaling back and exhaling up, or add that pulsing. 30 more seconds. 20 more seconds. If you want, whenever you reach up, try to reach up really, really high. Last 10 seconds. Good job, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take both hands behind your head. Start lowering your legs down so you feel like that low back is going to lift up off the mat, and then bring them back up. So just a little range of motion here. If you need to, bend your knees. Just a little pelvic tilt and up. Really focus on this, on the low abdominals. Squeezing that chin into the chest. Should feel it all the way from upper to lower. Only go as low as comfortable for you. And maybe experiment with that range of motion. Keep focusing on that low back pressing down. 20 more seconds. Last 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. End with your legs straight up. We're gonna inhale the arms back as we lower the legs down. Exhale, reach up. Inhale everything down. Exhale, reach everything up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Modification is you could put a hand behind your head and do the same thing, and you could switch it if you want to. Or for an added challenge, it's both arms away from the head. Bend those knees if you need to. $15 more seconds. Again, don't worry about how many you do. Just focus on your form. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and end with both arms and legs up. Take your right hand behind your head. Now we're gonna lower everything back down. This time, come up, reach over to the right. Lower everything down, reach over to the right side. Everything lowers down, reach to the right, and that hand is supporting your head on the right side. Left arm reaches over to the right. Good, 10 more seconds this side. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. and 1. All right, switch sides. Right arm reaches up, left hand behind the head. Try to get that right hand all the way over to the left side. Lower down and up. Lower everything down and crossed over up. Good. 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, if you do have a ball, put it in between the thighs. Feet are gonna come flat. If you don't have a ball, you could put a block here. All right, and we're just going to start bringing our heels as close to our seat as we can. Lift up through the hips. Stay here a moment, just squeeze. Think about your forearm. Think about pressing your heels into the ground, squeezing your glutes, tuck in the tailbone, hold your rib cage in. Think about we're girdling all of this core area here. Stay here. If you do have a ball, start pulsing your ball. If you don't have a ball, you can put that block or the pillow there, or just squeeze and intensify into the glutes, into the hamstrings, tucking in that tailbone, holding in the rib cage. Good, just stay here. Another 20 seconds. This should also feel like a little bit of a quad stretch too. You were just doing all those leg lifts. If your quads were starting to fire up, take this opportunity to stretch out the quads by getting those hips up even higher, but still being mindful that you're holding in the core area. Good, another 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna start lifting up the heels. 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, lift the heels and lower. Lift up both heels and lower. Lift and lower. Keeping mindful that everything is in line with your hips, the knees and the ankles, and keep squeezing the glutes and hugging in the rib cage. So we still want to have a flat back. We're not arcing the back in the back there. Good. All right, 10 more seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet flat onto the ground. Now we're going to march. So pick up one foot, set it down, and the other foot, set it down. Keep your leg shape just in that same leg shape. You don't need to extend the legs or anything like that. We're focusing on moving the hip. One hip lifts, the other hip lifts, and the leg is just coming with it. So we should be focusing on these oblique muscles moving. It's not really so much of a leg, even though your glutes are fired up. Keep drawing that belly in as you march. Good, 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna keep our right leg up and do little pulses. 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna keep this right hip up, leg comes with it, pulse into your prop, or you could just take little movements if you don't have a prop there. Squeeze that inner thigh. Keep pushing into your left heel. Whew, keep going, 15 more seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back into marching, side to side. March. Focus on that hip lifting. Good, you should really feel fired up here. Keep going. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, next time the left foot is up. That whole left hip is up. Start your pulses. Push into that right heel. Good, 15 seconds. 2, 3. And last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Both feet lower. Start slowly lowering your hips down and right back up. So it's going to be a slow down, feel the vertebrae, a fast up. Slow to come down, feel through the vertebrae, fast bring it up. Keep pushing into those heels, slow down, fast up. Try to really articulate through the spine as you come down. Feel each vertebrae come into that pelvic tilt and then right back up. 20 more seconds. Good, keep going. Almost there, just 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and give me one more good one. And then slowly lower down. If you have a ball, lift those hips up and place the ball under your tailbone. If you don't have a ball, don't worry about it. You could just be flat onto your back. So start scissoring, long legs, chin into the chest. That ball is going to add an added element of challenge, but if you don't have a ball, don't worry. If you want to, you could start bringing your arms up, but plug into your shoulders if you're doing that. Good. Good job, you guys. 15 more seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now we're going to keep left leg up. The right leg, just set it onto the ground. You could bend the knee, or if you don't have a ball there, you could let it go long. Your hands are to the side. Point this long leg. Start circling. Big circles. Stretch it out. Long, beautiful ballerina leg. Good. Should feel like a stretch, but we're also really strengthening through these muscles. And don't worry about how many we do. Just try to go as slow as you can. Keep pulling that rib cage in. $15 more seconds. Good. Good. Keep breathing. Nice. And the next time that you come to the top, we're going to reverse the direction of your circles. If at any time you want more of a challenge, bring your chin into your chest. Good job, you guys. Keep reaching that leg. Point through the toe. If you need to, bend it. Good, 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Switch sides. Move to that right side. The left leg is just going to be heavy onto the ground. When you're ready, start those circles on the right. So if you have the ball, it's easier to just bend that left knee. If you don't have the ball, you could choose to have the leg bent or long onto the mat. Keep circling this right leg with control. Chin into that chest for that challenge. Good job. Ten more seconds this direction, and then we're going to switch the direction. All right, another 5, 4, 3, 2. Now switch the direction of that leg. Keep it nice and long. Reach. And breathe. Good job, 15 more seconds. Last 10, 9, 8, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. All right, we're going to come back into our bridges. Ball goes back into your, in between your thighs if you have the ball. Start walking your feet out wider than your hips. Wide as your mat. And then we're just going to keep those hips up high. Squeeze your knees together. If you have that ball, little pulses. Keep pushing into your heels. And then remember that we're holding in the core, girdling in our stomach, hugging the rib cage in. Keep pushing into those heels, squeeze your glutes. Should feel more activation now on the outer part. Good, keep going, keep pulsing. 15 more seconds. Squeeze, push into those heels. Really focus on squeezing those glutes. Another 10, 9, good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna hold our engagement, but we're gonna slowly lower all the way down, and then that fast up. Slowly lower through the vertebrae down, and a little bit faster up. Push into your heels. If you have that ball, it helps remind us to squeeze our knees together. Or this is where it's nice to have some kind of prop for that reminder to squeeze through the inner thighs into the glutes. Good. Take your time coming down, feel through the vertebrae, and then really fast up. 15 more seconds. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And then slowly lower all the way down. Stretch your legs up. If you have a ball, we're gonna reach the ball up so that our hands and our legs are holding onto it. If you don't have a ball, just reach both up. And then we're going to opposite arm to leg. One arm lowers, and then switch it. One arm, opposite leg, and switch. So if you don't have the ball, same thing, just alternate opposite arm to leg. There we go. Good, keep that chin into the chest if you can. Shoulders up off the mat. If you need to, lower your head down. Keep going. Try to go a little bit slower if you can. Good, slow. 15 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Ball up right onto your belly button if you have a ball. If you don't have a ball, we're going to come into rock and rolls. The ball is going to stay there if you have it. If you don't have the ball, just try to balance when you come up and try to keep your knees in towards your chest. That's one thing about the ball, is it helps us keep the knees hugged in if you have it there. We're going back and up. So hopefully this feels like a little massage for your spine. All right, and then the next time that you're up, stay here. Place your hands in line with your shoulders, fingers point forward. Just start pulsing your knees in, whether you have that ball or not. Pulse it in. Good. If it hurt, you could always come onto your back and do this, but it's way more challenging to be seated up. All right, we're gonna start adding a lengthening into it. So we're pulse, lengthen, pulse, lengthen. In, out, in, out. If your shoulder's hurting, your back is hurting, same thing, in and out onto your back. Whew. All right, we're gonna go fast for 15 more seconds, then we're gonna slow it down. Keep going at that faster pace for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now we're gonna slow it down. Woo, go slow as you can. Hold in and out. See how long you can hold out there before you bring it back in. 20 more seconds. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo! Quick drink of water. Well, I haven't given a water break yet. Whew. All right, now we're going to come onto our side. If you have a prop, you could grab either. We're just coming 90-degree leg shape, If you have a ball, place it here. Or if you have a ring, this can be more resistance. If you don't have any props, just use your hand to press it down. So while we're here, we're getting hip action, but I want you to focus on right under your arm right here. Really engage through that muscle. Try to keep the engagement the whole time and pulse. So it's really easy to just pulse and then let it go. Pulse and let it go. That's not what I want. I want you to keep squeezing and then pulse. Good, really targeting this underarm right here. See a little tone in the muscle coming. Good. Keep pulsing. We're also feeling it on the hip. Good. Another 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Now take your prop or your hand. Now put it right above your knee. And now we're coming up. You should feel your quad and your core working together, and also our bicep. And then same thing, that we're engaging and pulsing. Good. Keep going, 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Now bend your knee, point your foot up and your knee down. And we're just gonna pulse more onto that hamstring area, but the engagement's changing. Hold that squeeze, working through this arm the whole time, and the hip into the glute. Keep pointing that knee down. Good, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now again, go back to the first one. Just that 90-degree angle and pulse it. Really squeeze into it. Breathe. Good, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the top above the knee. Squeeze. Little pulses. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right, back to this one. Knee down, foot up. Little pulses. Squeeze. Good, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more time around. Back to the starting 90-degree angle, just 15 seconds. 2, ooh, all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to the top, above the knee. We're gonna stretch after this. This is our last round of this. 2, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into the hamstring. Knee points down, foot up. Squeeze it. Pulse. Whatever your head wants to do, if you want to put your ball there, just rest your head. All right, last 10, almost there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it. Okay, now roll onto your back. This leg, whatever leg it was, if you're with me, it's our right leg. Figure 4 stretch across the right ankle over your left knee. Woo. Take your time. Take your time. Make sure this right foot stays flexed. Gently press on to the knee or above the knee. And when you're ready, you could hug in this left leg. Use your right elbow to help you. Oh, man. Hopefully it's fired up. This is the best time to stretch it. Good. Give it some deep breaths. One more. And if you want to fully cross it all the way over, take your opposite ankles, little momentum movement, side to side, breathing through any resistance. And when you're ready, uncross, rock yourself up so we can switch sides. Just point your head in the opposite direction. Coming into this 90-degree leg shape. Use your prop, whatever it is, your ball, your ring, or even just your hand for that added resistance. Even if you don't have any props, you should still be feeling engagement through this underarm right here into the hip, pressing opposing directions. Good, so you guys know what we're looking at. It's at 3 rounds. Keep going. Another 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and to the top. Right above the knee. Push the arm down, leg up. We have that engagement the whole time. Here's where your shoulder might want to try to come up toward your ears. Don't let it creep up toward the ears. Keep pressing that shoulder down. Good, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and to the hamstring area with the knee pointed down, the foot pointed up. When you're ready, go right into it. Keep that engagement the whole time. Keep pointing that knee down. You can kind of point your hips down too, but still be mindful that the belly is going to stay in. Good, just 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to straighten that leg back out into 90-degree leg shape and pulse it. So we're going to do that round 2 more times. This is just the beginning of our second round. 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to keep squeezing that prop the whole time. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it to the top. Right above the knee. Should feel that quad and core working together. Shoulders fired up here too. 3, 4, and last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Now back to the hamstring. Knee points down, foot points up. Squeeze it. Last 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more round. Back to this 90-degree 90-degree leg shape. Squeeze that shoulder down, leg up, opposing directions. Woo. 10 more seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and to the top. Just go right into it. So we have to do 3 rounds so we can really get those gains. 3, 4, and last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. To the hamstring, knee down, foot up. This is so good for you, for your balance. This will improve all of your ease of movement. We're working the hip, the shoulders, into the core. Good, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stretch. Onto your back, cross that left side over, keep this foot flexed, and just really take your time getting here. If you're ready, hug your leg in. Breathe. And you could stay here or you could fully cross it, taking your ankles, give it a nice stretch wherever you're at. Breathe into it. One more deep breath here. On the exhalation, uncross your legs, rock yourself up. Right, if you have to go, you can go, but we are in plank challenge. So if you guys want to do a plank with me, I'm going to do a 60-second plank. And you guys can unmute yourself. How do we unmute? All right, so I'm going to get my timer here. We're going into your plank line. If you don't want to do a plank, you could just do hollow belly instead. But we've got 60 seconds. Official time starts now. Just hold your plank line. Squeeze. Squeeze everything. Squeeze the core. Squeeze the quads. Squeeze even your glutes. Relax your hands. Your elbows are just under your shoulders. Good. We're 20 seconds in. Squeezing. Thirty more seconds. Good. Last 20. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, you guys. Woo.